Guys, if you're a 1099 sales professional, you're not going to want to miss this video. I'm going to show you how you can get up to $32,000 of free government money. I said it right, free government money. This isn't a scam. I've seen hundreds of people already get it, and you can get this in the next 3 days or in the next 3 to 6 months, depending how you set it up. So in this video, I'm going to go through the details, and I have a link in the bio that you can click right now to go fill out a form to go get access to your free money from the government. And there's a lot of scams out there trying to get it for 20% of your income. Don't go with those guys. Go with this one. It's the cheapest. I vetted it, and it's gone with a reputable company with reputable accountants to go do this. So click the link, go through the forms, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through why the government's giving you $32,000 of free money. There is a tax credit for any 1099 rep, which our industry is all 1099 people. Most, I'd say 99% of the companies we work with are 1099 individuals. So what happened was the ERC credit, the PPP one, the PPP loan, the SBA loan, like all these different government incentives happen for business owners. Well, 1099 reps, they're contractors, they technically own businesses kind of, but they don't have that COVID relief, even though they were impacted by COVID. So you can get up to $32,000 free money. I got like $280,000 of free money from the ERC I don't have to pay back. So if you're somebody that's like, I just want to fill out a form, upload tax forms, and get free money, you're gonna wanna pay attention to the next steps, and you're gonna wanna click a link. In my Instagram bio, you can see a flow code, and then it's just the first thing that pops up there. It's like, go fill the form out. Or in the YouTube link right here, you can go click the form, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill that out. You're gonna pay a fee to the filers. So these are actual accountants that have to go amend your taxes and go audit them, and they go file it. And then you're, in the next 3 to 6 months, you'll get up to $32,000. Most people, if you have kids, $32,000. If you don't have kids, $22,000. You're like, well, what do I need to do to qualify? I'm gonna go over that. And really, most every single person that had any kind of income will qualify for something in our industry, which is unbelievably beautiful. There's 15 million people that qualify for this that have not applied on this, and it ends April of this year, 2024. So if you don't submit in the next month or two, you are going to miss out on thousands of dollars, whether it's your team, meaning I run a company and I got 50 1099 reps that have been working with me. You're literally forfeiting millions of dollars just sitting on the table that you aren't giving them access to. So I would send this link out to every single one of your reps on GroupMe, every single one of your team members that worked in the years of 2019, 2020, or 2021, any of those years. My mission is to go help get $5 million back of that self-employment tax credit money that the government's allocated, and help $5 million go back into our industry of just free money. And due to ignorance, people will just not fill it out. And I thought the ERC thing was a fluke. And I was like, okay, I'll send it in. I fill out the forms just like this one, but it was meant for people that had W-2 employees, where 1099 contractors, you guys tend to not have W-2 employees. So I go fill it out, and lo and behold, a few months later, I get a $280,000 check. I thought it was I thought it was a joke. I was like, this is not real. How is this just free money happening? And what's so cool is every 1099 rep out there just could go get the free money. You have to pay a little fee to go file for it, but that's just letting the professionals do what they do. And what's crazy is how many people are gonna watch this video, they're gonna hear this, they're not gonna share with all their friends. And it's crazy that they're not gonna wanna send the link out to everybody. And it's crazy that they're like, well, I'll be the only one, I'll keep it my secret. And that is the mindset that this industry has. What's so unbelievable, I've already sent this to many companies, I've had a lot of reps already get thousands of dollars back. And what's so crazy is they're like, oh, I'll do it. And I'm like, does it hurt you to share this link with everyone you know that worked as a 1099 contractor? And they just selfishly think, they're just like, oh, I got my 32 grand back, cool. And I'm like, dude, you have hundreds of reps in your proximity. You need to share this link, because all of them, it doesn't hurt you, the fact that they get up to $32,000. It only helps. For me, I pay taxes. So I'm like, if I can find any opportunity to go get money back from the government, I will take that because they tax my gas, they tax my drinks, they tax my state tax, and I'm going to say, wow, finally the government's like, here you go. Something for the impact that COVID, this, whether you're left or right wing, I don't care, had on our industry, had on our inflation, had on our lives. And it is kicking you in the teeth by not doing something. So please, and I beg of you, like, this is not for me. This is my goal, is to give $5 million at minimum back to our community over the next 30 days. And if you just click the link, fill out the thing, upload your tax documents, then pay the little fee or whatever, you will get money back. And you know, what is it? So it's like, as long as you made $400 as a 1099 individual, you qualify. I'm going to just read the basics. So we pay self-employment tax. And for those that don't understand taxes and those that don't, every year, and this is why I advise people to set up what's called an S Corp. So here's some other tax advice. If I'm a 1099 rep, you're gonna have the company pay your LLC and you're gonna file as an S Corp. Then your business is going to pay you as an employee a W-2 of less. So let's say I make $200,000 as a 1099 rep. I will pay myself a wage of, let's say, $40,000, and I will avoid paying $40,000 of self-employment tax. I'll only pay the self-employment tax, which is around 15.3% on the difference. So I'm avoiding whatever I'm paying myself. I'm avoiding this 15.3% on that, and that's just an easy way to save money on taxes. So even if you did that, this is still going to apply. And because we get taxed in multiple different ways. You have like the, like the retirement, like you pay for Medicare and Medicaid or whatever, and you pay self-employment because you're 1099. And then, if I have a W-2, I'm getting taxed in different fashion. And so what this is a self-employment tax credit. So anybody that paid in that 15.3% of self-employment tax, they're giving you it back. That's just the easiest way to explain it. So what happens is they're just wanting to see, did you have to take any time with kids? Meaning I could not go be a contractor like I normally do and sit at home and have to homeschool my kids and have to get daycares and have to get nannies because I couldn't fulfill my job. So that's why they're doing this. The second thing that they're doing is you couldn't work. Let's say you had to take 10 days off. Let's say you had to take 50 days off. Let's say I'm a door knocker and my company was like, hey, during the next 3-4 weeks, until we figure this out, I need to figure out what we're gonna do because I don't even know if we're essential business. I don't know if we can go knock. I don't know if we can, we're gonna contaminate somebody. They're gonna arrest us if we're out in the streets. And that happened to us. I remember on the Facebook group, we're sitting there and everybody's going, oh my gosh, like, are you knocking? You're killing people by sending your teams out. I'm taking my teams off the doors for the next 6 months. And it was a chaotic time. And I took the stance of like, just keep knocking. But even then, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if you miss 10 days, you will still get up to 32 grand. Like that's what's crazy, is based on just you showing that it had an impact in any of those years, you are going to get money back. So what's interesting is a lot of people, when the ERC money came out, they tried to go for that when the PPP money came out, but it was all based on a decrease in profits with W-2 employees. And so they're trying to make sure that you kept employing people. With 1099, the self-employment tax, it has to do with I'm self-employed and I wasn't able to fulfill my job. So a lot of people were like butthurt. They're like, I tried to get the ERC and my accountant said it didn't work, or maybe it didn't come back like you wanted it to. This one's built for you. Just haven't heard much about it. It's actually been around for like 2 years, and it just popped up on my radar. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like one of the few people in all of industries. You have realtors, you have like maybe some medical supply people that are 1099, and you got door-to-door salespeople and maybe an MLM people. So network marketers, door-to-door salespeople. This is like built for our industry, and me having so much influence in this, I almost feel this like responsibility that everybody needs to go do this. So please take the link, put it in your group text right now. Like, don't wait. And then you click the link that's right here in my bio, go to the flow code and then click that. And then, or in YouTube, it's right here below. Click that and share this with everybody and go fill it out. And don't miss, because we're literally up against a deadline. April is the end and you just wasted money. You could just like increase your income for nothing. Okay, so if I haven't beaten this horse, a lot of other couple tax advice things. A lot of people start talking about taxes come tax time when you're filing your taxes. Taxes should be done something quarterly so that you have kind of your tax prep for the year come January, like what we're doing right now. And then you have like your mid-year tax where you're saying, okay, what things am I doing to avoid taxes? What things am I doing to track it? And the problem is most people, they go try to do all their trackability come tax time or the very end of the year. My recommendation right now, and we have referral partners we can send you up with to send us a DM, and we can connect you to good tax accountants in our industry that know the 1099 laws, that know our people, that know solar, that know roofing, that know pest guys. And there's certain things like per diems per day on the road. There's certain mileages. There's certain truck sizes you can do to write off. There's certain things that you can do in this industry that can be really strategic throughout the next 12 months so that you're not giving 50%, 30% of your money just to the government. And I want everybody to be high income earners. But the problem is if they're high income earners, but they have to give all their money away because they're done with their expenses and then they're done with their taxes and they're still broke at the end of the day. I find people that make a lot of money, but don't keep a lot of money in this industry. If you want to be somebody that keeps a lot of money, tax evasion is something that you can practice that will change your life. Because if you're on the hamster wheel of make a lot of money, lose a lot of money, make a lot of money, lose a lot of money, you're 30 years into this business and still can't retire. My vision, and this is why we're setting up the DD Real Estate Fund. We have a lot of cool things on the horizon, a lot of partnerships that help you with this, but it's because we found that so many people aren't wealthy in this industry, they're just rich. So my invitation would be become the wealthy from this industry. Like professional athletes, they end up broke 10 years after they retire, 5 years after they retire, because they were rich, but they weren't wealthy. Be somebody that's like, I think of like Magic Johnson or Shaquille O'Neal or some of these people, they were really smart with their income, like Michael Jordan, and they built wealth way beyond just being in the NBA. It's be somebody that knows how to be smart with their taxes, smart with their investments, and smart with saving money and not spending it on the dumb things. And that's gonna be something that's gonna astronomically change your future and the posterity that you want to leave the money behind. So hopefully this was my little rant on finance. Again, go get the self-employment tax credit. If you don't believe me, go Google it and then click my link and just go and send in your tax forms. And a lot of these companies are charging 20% of your whole thing. This company that we worked with is not 20%. It's just a flat $2,000. I think it's ludicrous that people are giving up $5,000, $6,000 of that tax credit just to go file. So don't get scammed by one of those other ones. Just go with the cheap one, go with the ones that do it right. And I'm gonna connect you with them because we shopped it and we were like, dude, 20% is ludicrous. Like, I'm not gonna go post this stuff to my people if you're gonna take 6,000 of their 30,000, you know what I mean? Like, that's dumb. And so use this link. It's the cheapest out there. It's the best and it's been proven. So I want to help you guys out. Again, thank you guys. Guys, again, if you liked and got some value out of this, my goal is $5 million in the next 30 days to go give to our industry. And if you got some value out of this, please go share this with all of your people that are 1099, like right now. Go click the link and share them the link and share them this video so they can fully understand it. And they're not like, oh, that's gotta be some scam, because there's a lot of scams out there. And this is a government program. And also, like and subscribe this. We love to help you without more training videos, more stuff on how you can gain access to free money or investments or just better sales tips and tricks. So hope you got some value to this, and we'll see you guys on the next video.